Hello everyone, this is Noor and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see from the title of this video, it's another review slash haul slash tutorial with Toi Beauty. They were super nice to contact me last month and asking if I needed any products for my Halloween looks, and I said yes, and they were generous enough to send me some amazing products that I can't wait to share with you guys. If you guys haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video, and I would love to have you guys aboard on the light family that I have here on my channel. This is the look that I created today with these awesome products. So if you guys want to learn how I did this look, also see all the products that they sent me, please keep on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the products that they have sent me. Obviously there's two colors of foundation in here that are too light and too dark for me. So I'm just gonna use the color that I got previously, and that is shade 3, but I'm still gonna show you guys the two colors that they sent me. So now I have shade 10 and shade 18, which is their lightest shade and their darkest shade. This is shade 10 and this is their lightest shade. I have used this one here in my Wednesday Addams look. If you guys missed it, it's already on my channel. This is their darkest shade and this is shade 18. I got this one just to do some contouring, but it was a little bit too dark, but you can obviously mix it if you want to make it a little bit lighter, and if you do have a dark skin tone, why not give it a try, because I'm positive that you're going to like it. So I'm gonna give you a swatch that you can compare. So this is how the darker shade look like. I'll give you guys a little swatch to show you how it looks like, and this is how it looks like. It is kind of like, I find, a neutral slash cool tone kind of a color, but it is a super pigmented foundation. Now these foundation has light to medium coverage, so they're not super high in coverage, but you can easily build it up if you want to. And this one here, this is shade 10 and this is their lightest shade, and this is how shade 10 looks like. Now I still have them here. I'm gonna give you guys a little swatch and see if you want to blend them both. So if you blend them both, this is the shade that you get, and it's actually a really nice shade to contour. Or I might do that now just to kind of give it a try, even though I do have a shade that is perfect for me for contouring, but I might want to give this a try because it's a really nice contour shade. I'm just gonna go ahead and use shade 3. I have a drop of it. Normally I only use one pump to do the whole entire face. I'm just gonna kind of put my hair out of the way here. I got this cute little headband from another company that I'm planning to review soon. Oh my god, I hate my ears. And plus I'm due to a hair dye moment, which hopefully I can get it done tomorrow. So this is the blob that I'm using. I normally just take my finger and I kind of put it everywhere, and believe it or not, one pump does my whole face. I am breaking out right now, so I'm just gonna go over my little acnes, and I have one coming out right under my eye, and that one is killing me. I just use my brush with this. I just feel like with a brush, and I feel like I can just easily build up this foundation with the brush rather than a sponge. I feel like the sponge absorbs some of the product and I don't want the product to be absorbed. I might use another pump just to kind of show you guys how you can easily build it up. Oh, by the way guys, I'm so into the spooky season. Look at this mug that I got from Marshall's the other day. I'm just obsessed with it. Look at the handle. So I am going to be using another pump just to give you guys an idea and show you how it's going to look like, but overall it is a quite natural finish of a foundation. So I'm just going to use another pump and kind of build it up from there, and it's easy to build up. So just zoomed in a little bit so you guys could see the coverage and the finish that this foundation has. This has been my everyday foundation believe it or not. I'm just totally obsessed with it. I still have a little bit of my summer tan, so this shade still works for me. I'm adding another pump because I feel like I just need a little bit more coverage today since my skin is breaking out. Also showing you guys how easy and how buildable this is without a cakey finish. Now they don't have concealers yet. I'm gonna go use my own concealer, and the concealer I will be using, it is the Too Faced Born This Way. This is how the foundation looks like, and it's just a really pretty finish. I know it looks weird now, but trust the process, it will look really good. I'm gonna go ahead and conceal off camera. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced, and I'll be back to show you guys the contour. All right, so the concealer is now on. I'm gonna go ahead and contour. I'm gonna go ahead and mix shade 18 and 10 to create my contour. I do already have the actual shade for me that is perfect for contour. This is shade 22 that I reviewed previously, but I really want to show you guys these two. I mean, I'm not going to make it justice to show you the colors themselves, but I can still try by mixing them together to create the perfect contour. So let's do that and see if it actually works. I'm just going to use my finger. I'm just gonna pat it. I feel like this is a bit too gray. It doesn't hurt to try. It's makeup at the end of the day. I'm gonna be using my fingers for this contour method. Also doing my lips here. It looks like I have a goatee. I mean, I love how this foundation blends, and I feel like it really gives a really nice blended finish. So I'm gonna use a sponge to do that. So I'm just gonna pat it in, show you guys how it looks like when it's blended. Look at this. It is really nice, just really nice and natural. And I love the fact that this is buildable and like it doesn't feel cakey at all. I mean, you can also use, if you want, just the lighter shade for highlight, but look at the contour that this gives. It's like really nice, very minimum. It's not as dark as I thought it would be, and I'm just adding a little bit more, but it is such a pretty contour shade. It's like more natural looking. Look at this. So I'm gonna try the lightest shade and try it as highlight. Again, I'm just gonna use my fingers for this, and I'm just gonna pat a little bit of that. I'm gonna take the sponge again. If you guys are wondering what the sponge that I'm using, this is the MFMA sponge, and you can use my coupon code LBBYND for 10% off. Also, Toi Beauty has a discount for you guys. It's LBBYND, and I believe you get 10% as well. Everything's going to be linked in the description box down below that you can go ahead and check out. Now look at this. I already highlighted under my eye. Again, it looks really natural. I love how this is looking, and it's light, it's natural, and I know this fella is still peeking through. I might add just a higher coverage of concealer just to hide him up, but overall this is really light, really natural. Let me go ahead and cover this baby up just a little bit more. One thing I forgot to mention about the foundations is that you need to shake them well before using. That's what it says on the description, and that's what I did actually before applying them on. But this is the finish. I don't even have a powder on, which brings me to the next product, which is the powder. This is my favorite powder, honestly guys. This is the product I've been using every single day. This one is the smoothing setting powder in shade 00. I absolutely love this one so much. Like I said, I use it every day. It's just a translucent powder, and it looks like this. One of my favorite powders lately. I just love how it sets in everything. I'm gonna use the beauty blender or the sponge that I've been using this whole entire time to use this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this under my eye, set the areas that I tend to crease, and look at the immediate difference right now. I just really love how it mattifies and it sets everything in place without even creasing. Believe it or not, this really keeps my foundation looking fresh all day. I tend to use it on my forehead, also under my eyes. I also like to put it around my lip area, my smile lines, because I tend to crease there as well. I put a little bit on the chin. And literally, if you guys are wondering, this is the amount that I am using. That's really not that much. And I'm just gonna go and bake under that contour just to really chisel the face. I don't know, do you guys still bake? I mean, I bake a little bit. I don't go overboard with it because I also have dry skin and I don't want to overdo it because it tends to kind of like dries me out throughout the day, so I don't really bake for too much. I don't find that my skin gets dry with this one, surprisingly, but when I use like a different one, I feel like it just dries me up completely and I'm just not a fan. But this is how it looks like. It just really mattifies everything, sets everything in place, gives me a nice smooth look, which is kind of like what I really like. Next step, blush. So I let that bake for a few seconds. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and dust it all out. This is one of my favorite products that they have. Literally, I'm not even joking, I'm obsessed with these, and I already have two that I use literally every single day as well, and they sent me two other shades. These are their liquid blush, and I am so excited about these colors. I mean, look at them. This one is just insane. I tend to not go to pink blushes. It's very rare that I do that. I tend to prefer more like peachy tone blushes, but I want to try the pink one really badly. So I have Hottie and I have Muse. Muse is also a shade that I use in my Wednesday Addams look. If you guys haven't watched it, you can go ahead and check it out. But I'm gonna go ahead and try both on today. So I'm gonna go and try Hottie. Even though I already went ahead and I set my face with powder, these blend really nicely. Even though if you set your face with powder, you're gonna see. So the applicator looks like this, and I just really like it. Kind of reminds me like a gloss. And I'm gonna give you, oh my god, this is bright. Muse is kind of like a pinky peach kind of color. It's like a mix of both. This one here is Hottie and this one here is Muse. And oh my god, this is just really pretty. I just want to know how they're gonna look like if I mix them. So let me try. So I'm gonna take a little blob of Hottie and a little blob of Muse, and I'm going to mix them. It kind of created a muted kind of pink. I don't know, it's just a really pretty shade. But I really want to see how Hottie looks like on its own. So I'm gonna go ahead and directly put it on my face. You can go ahead and take your sponge to blend it out, or also with a brush. I normally blend it away with a brush, but I'm gonna see how it's gonna look like with the sponge. Okay, this needed to be blended really fast because now I have that little blob right there blended. Maybe I can mask it a little bit with Muse right on top and see what this is gonna look like. So I'm just gonna blend it out really quickly. I still have that little blob there. Oh no, it's not because of the powder, just this blush is really pigmented. I kind of knew that this was gonna happen, but I'm gonna try to blend it. I really hope that this is a color that's not gonna stain, which is something I didn't think about. So I tried to wipe it from my hand, and I can tell you guys that this is a blush that's definitely going to stain. I mean, it did stain my hand as well. If you guys don't want it to stain, I feel like the only thing that I could recommend you to do is mix it a little bit with your foundation and see how that's going to work out. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that. Even though it did kind of like stain and created that blob, we'll see if we can still fix it a little bit. So if you mix it with your foundation, it's gonna create a shade that looks a lot like Muse. And I'm just gonna pat it. I'm gonna blend it. So it kind of like helped a little bit, but you can definitely see that little blob there. You guys could see that it literally just stained my face. It's okay, I don't really care, to be honest. I am home anyway. I'm not going anywhere. I'm filming a skincare video right after this one, but overall this is how the color looks like. It's still pretty. You guys say that it's not pretty. I'm going to like a super blushed moment, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of that on my nose as well. This is how it looks like with the foundation. Honestly, not that bad. I just wished that I can just apply it by itself, not having it stain my face. I don't know if there is a different way to use it other than mixing it maybe with another blush or just mixing it with your foundation. I did mix it with my foundation and I feel like it's the best way to do it if you don't want it to stain. I'm gonna try a little bit of Muse maybe here. The effect that this is gonna do. Muse is more on the peachy tone, which is kind of like what I prefer. So this is how it looks like right here. But keep in mind that they have more colors on their website. Alright you guys, so the blush is on. I look like I am sunburnt and I love it. I'll go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera. They also sent me more colors. Oh my god, I thought there was a spider walking on my wall. I like literally freaked out right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera. They also sent me more colors of their liquid liners. I cannot wait to share the colors with you guys. So I'll go ahead and do all of that and I'll be back to show you guys the other eye. Alrighty, so this is what I'm coming up with. I made it a little bit difficult on myself, but honestly I really wanted to feature the colors that they sent me and I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I didn't really go ahead and put a base on, like a primer wise. I didn't really do that on my eyes. I'm just gonna go right away and apply this. This is called the All Over Highlighter. And this is how it looks like. And this is in shade Pearl. And I'm going to grab Pearl and I'm gonna literally dust this all over. There is no right or wrong way with this application. I'm literally just going all over with this. Just kind of really drag it in. I mean, I will be applying this as highlighter as well. What they sent me is their liquid liners and I have 4 more new shades. So I have Fire, I have Mauve, Yellow, and Green. I'm gonna start off with Fire, which is the red shade, and I can't wait. This color is literally everything. Anything red when it comes to the eyes, just give it to me because I am the first buyer. So with this red color, I'm going to be kind of creating my wing liner, and I'm also going to be kind of dragging it from the lower lash line all the way up. So I'm just gonna go and guide it up and bring it upwards, hopefully trying to match it to the other eye as much as possible. And I really hope that these colors won't stain my eye, because in my other Toi Beauty haul that I did, the blue one stained my eyes, and I was really surprised that the pink would, but the pink didn't, but the blue did. So I really hope this one here, let's see if it's gonna stain or anything like that. I'll probably update you guys somewhere here on the screen. I'll probably write it somewhere. If any of these colors stain, I will let you know. So this is gonna go like this. I'm also gonna drag the red and I'm gonna bring it kind of halfway and stop it in the middle. Now I'm gonna go ahead and join it with the upper lash line. I'm gonna go a little bit more than halfway, so kind of like right here where my lashes kind of end, and I am going to drag this and join it with the line. But I do find it a little bit more red than orange. And I think they do have an orange one, if you guys are wondering. You can check out their website, they have more colors. So this is the red one. Let's go ahead and try on the yellow one. This is what kind of decided me to kind of overboard everything was black, just because the yellow didn't show that much on my skin tone. But I still really like the yellow color. So I am gonna go and create my inner wing with this, and I'm gonna do kind of like a thick one. It's a little bit hard to see, but you will see it in a moment when I kind of outline it with the black. And I'm also gonna drag this on the lower lash line, joining it with Fire. You can go over it couple of times to make it a little bit more pigmented. Let's go ahead and outline that with black so you guys could get a better idea. Now this is the black. I'm also using the one from Toi Beauty, and I'm just gonna go ahead and outline everything in black. I'm running out of battery, so I will do that off camera, but I'm just doing a super thin line of black, and that's gonna go all over. Just to save a little bit more time, and this is just to kind of like show you the colors, I went ahead and I used the mauve, which is the purple one, and then the green on the outer corners. I'm gonna tell you guys how I did it. It's pretty easy. So I did the first line on top and then drew the lower line at the bottom, and I kind of like joined them together after, and I did the same thing over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and outline the purple and the green with the black, and with that I'm gonna go ahead and put some lashes on. I'm using the MFMA lashes. These are the glam ones, which are my favorite. So I'm putting a full one on first, and I'm also taking the lower part, kind of cut a little piece of that only on the outer corners and stick it right on top, and also adding gems as well. So I'll do all of that off camera, and I'll be back for the lip products. I went ahead and I contoured a little bit with bronzer, and I added a little bit of powder blush. All the products are going to be linked in the description box down below, just to save a little bit more time since my camera is running a little bit out of battery. And for highlight, I went ahead and I used Pearl again, just to kind of highlight. Look at this glow. This gives the most stunning highlight ever. It's like you're like shining, you're like just shining, and I love it. So this is how it looks like. I kind of feel like I'm very pinked blush because of the liquid blush, which I kind of like. I'm not really hating. I think with this look, it's kind of like a vibe. Let me know what you guys think. Now there's two different lip liners. There's creamy lip liner and there's just lip liner. So I'm gonna start off with just the lip liner. I guess they are a little bit I don't want to say drier, but it could be like more of a drier texture than, you know, creamy. Kind of makes sense that they are a little bit more creamier. So I have shade 1 and 18. This one here, oh boy, I mixed it up. I think this is shade 1, the nude one. I mean, they don't have them written on here, but I will leave it in the description because I kind of mixed up the boxes and I can't really tell which is which. But I wanted to also swatch on this hand, but that's not gonna happen because it is stained. So this is shade, I believe, shade 1. So it's a pretty nude color, which I really like. Ooh, okay, this is really pretty. This is how shade 1 looks like. Sorry, like my camera kind of turns my hand a little bit yellow for some reason when it focuses, but this is shade 1, which is really pretty. Next we have shade 18, and the color under, this is shade 18, which is a really nice red color. Now I'm gonna go and show you the creamy one. So we have Perfect and So Fine. Perfect looks like this. It seems like a brown color, and also the pencil is a bit different. So this is the difference between both. This one right here, this is the lip liner, just a regular lip liner, and this one right here, that is the creamy one. Oh, I forgot to show you shade 18. That is how 18 looks like, and this is how shade Perfect looks like. I like this one. I approve this one. This is really pretty. And I also have shade So Fine, and this is shade So Fine. And if you guys want to see more in-depth swatches, you can follow me on my Instagram. I will definitely be posting a picture with all the swatches and all the details as well. So this color right here, this is called So Fine, and it's a nice kind of like a plummy purple color. So fall vibes. These two here, these are so fall vibes. I also have 4 of their velvet lipsticks. I already have 2 of their velvet lipsticks, and I really like the textures a lot. I'm not really gonna go in order here. So the color that I grabbed, this is number 21, and just to show you guys, the packaging is just a really nice slick packaging that I really like, and this is how it looks like. And the cap is magnetic, if you guys are wondering, which is really cool. So this is shade 21, and looking at this shade is just a beautiful burgundy shade that I know that I'm going to fall in love with. So I'll give you, oh yeah, This is a pretty shade. This is how 21 looks like, and I'm just totally obsessed with this color. If you guys like burgundy and if you are a burgundy wearer for fall, then this is perfect. Next I have shade 4, which is a little bit more kind of like a corally pink color. It looks a little bit more red on camera, but in real life it is kind of like a coral orange red, not pink, but it's such a beautiful color. This would be great because I am planning on going on vacation somewhere on the beach, somewhere hot, so this is definitely a color that I would see myself wearing. And look at it on the swatch, it definitely gives you like orange vibes, but in real life it's like a coral mixed orange mixed red, which I really like it. For me, this is more like a summer color, but you can always make it a little bit more fall-y with a darker lip liner, would be really cool. Next color I have, this is color 11. Ooh, I love this one. This is really like a muted dark purple, and it kind of looks like a grayish purple. Ooh, okay, yeah, I definitely see that gray undertone with this color, and you can definitely see that kind of like that eggplant, not eggplant, a little bit lighter than eggplant color, but it's more like a muted purple with a little bit of a gray undertone, which is kind of up my alley. I love these kind of shades. Next I have shade 1. Now this is a beautiful nude color. Look at that. You can never go wrong with a nude shade, to be honest. First of all, the texture of these lipsticks are super creamy. They do have like a velvety feel to them, and I just really love how they glide on just on my hand, but I will show you how they look like on the lip as well. I think I'm gonna go with this color for the look that I have on today. What do you guys think? Or should I go red? Not sure, but I think I really want to try the nude one and see how it looks on me. So this is shade 1. So they sent me 2 creamy liquid lipsticks. I have shade 16 and 20. So I'm just going to show you shade 16. Oh wow, yeah, they definitely made this box a little bit more fall for me, which I really like. So this is shade 16, and I do love this one. I wear their nude one a lot, which is this one right here. This is kind of like my go-to lately. This is shade 19 that I reviewed in the first haul from Toi Beauty, and this is shade 16. I love these kind of colors for like fall vibes. Again, it's very fall vibes in this video. I really like it. Oh, and this is a really pretty color. Look at that. So these actually stay a little bit glossier on the lip. It keeps that little gloss on. These are called creamy liquid lipsticks, and that gloss kind of remains on the lip, so it does not dry matte, just to kind of let you know. But and they're super hydrating on the lip too. So this is how color 16 looks like. The next one I have, this is shade 20, and 20 is definitely a little bit more on the reddish side. I would say this is more kind of like a raspberry kind of color. It's more, again, it shows a little bit more orangey red on camera, but in real life it's a little bit more raspberry, and is such a beautiful color as well. Just to let you guys know that these don't have a sticky feeling to them. Once they're on, they kind of keep that creamy look, and just like a little bit of glossy lips, so but they're not sticky, just to let you guys know. Next, these are their matte liquid lipsticks, and they send me shade Confident and Grateful. So let me show you shade Confident first. And these are matte, so they do dry matte on, and this is how Confident looks like. Again, this packaging reminds me a lot of Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks, but the applicator is not the same. The applicator is a little bit more different, and this is how the applicator looks like. And this is shade Confident, so Confident is a little bit more on the coral side. Again, this is a color that I would wear more during spring summertime, but it is a beautiful color. So these do dry matte. At first they have kind of like a creamy look to them, but they do dry matte if you give them a few seconds to really dry. And I also have shade Grateful, and Grateful is way pinky, and this is again kind of like a color that I would wear spring summer. Also, if you're going on vacation somewhere hot this winter, you can definitely rock Confident and Grateful. But look at this color, it's really pretty. As you guys all know, I'm not really a pink kind of person, but I don't mind wearing it. It's a really nice color. Last but not least in the box, I think these are also kind of like a essential product for me to have, because I always have a gloss somewhat in my purse, or anywhere I go I have a gloss in my car, gloss in my purse, gloss in my office. It's literally everywhere. It's just an essential product that I like to keep around with me. And these are your Juicy lip glosses, and they sent me shade So Perfect and Chic. So this is So Perfect, and it kind of gives me like a nude coral kind of vibe. And also the applicator for these are my faves. Look how huge this is. This reminds me of the Makeup Revolution and Friends collection. They also have this kind of like a big applicator to them, which I really like. And these are very creamy and very pigmented. So this is So Perfect, and look how nice and glossy that is. It's just a really pretty color. Everyday wear, why not, if you are into peachy pinky tone. And that is how the color looks like. It's just really pretty. Look at that glossiness that it gives. And these are also super moisturizing on. And if you guys are wondering if these are sticky, I don't find them sticky, to be honest. I just find them really comfortable on the lip. Now this color here, it is a statement. It's a really nice color. I really like it. It's the kind of color that I would wear. This is called So Chic, and it's like a darker brownish kind of tone. This is a darker color, so if you're into dark shades, I find this color on a darker skin tone will look phenomenal. And this is how it looks like. This will probably give you like a nice nude-ish look if you have darker skin tone. I think it will look absolutely stunning. But look at this color, look at this glossiness. This is a color that I would wear as well, to be honest. Giving you guys an overview of the lip swatches, and if you guys could see the shades in the middle, they are slowly getting matter and matter. But look at the glossiness on the rest. So out of all of these, I feel like I'm gonna go a little bit more nude. I'm gonna go with the lip liner in 01, and I'm also going to be putting one lipstick as well, and maybe a gloss on top. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. Lip liner first. It's a really nice lip liner. I just feel like it's a little bit of a lighter nude on my skin tone. I mean, you can still see it. Putting on number 1 lipstick. I think I'm going to be adding a gloss on top just to make it a bit darker. I'm going to go ahead with So Chic. This is your Juicy lip gloss. And I'm just going to pat it in the middle. Oh, this is dark. Take my fingers. I kind of like this a little bit more. Oh my god, the texture and the feel of these lipsticks are just phenomenal. They have a lot more colors on their website. Alright you guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this review slash tutorial. Everything that you need to know about Toi Beauty will be listed down below for you guys, including all the products that I use in this video as well. Also, don't forget to check out Toi Beauty's website, and also don't forget to use my coupon code to save some money on their amazing products. I absolutely love everything, and thank you so much again for Toi Beauty for sending me the goodies that I need for this Halloween. I am super grateful, and I just love you guys so much. I'll be filming another video on some skincare products that I also received, and I can't wait to share those products with you guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one and other makeup tutorials as well. I want to wish you guys a wonderful day, and I love you guys so much. Bye.